Shrek 2 is back in cinemas and it's made over $1 million. 20-year anniversary of Shrek 2, admittedly, one of the best animated movies ever made, and personally, I think the best Shrek movie, okay? Shrek 1, great, sets the foundation, but Shrek 2 perfects it, right? We expand the Shrek universe, we get Puss in Boots, we get Fairy Godmother, we get Fiona's parents, we get Prince Charming. So many extended characters in this universe that we get to meet that really make it. So many good moments. Shrek 2 is great, okay? I think it is so cool that Shrek 2 comes back to cinemas for the 20-year anniversary. And imagine making a movie 20 years ago and then 20 years later, it makes $1 million more. You'd be pretty happy. It made more in this opening weekend of its re-release than I think the last 3 Pixar movies. Which to me is like, well, I don't know if that's concerning because Pixar movies, I guess they're like original, no one's seen them before, so it's hard to generate interest in them. But they do have the Pixar branding and banner, right? Like lots of people, like Pixar has a lot of power. But then Shrek 2, you know, I guess has the familiarity. People have seen it before and they're like, yeah, it's fun to go and see a movie you've seen before back on the big screen and pretend it's 2004. Because I'm pretty sure they've just put like the original 3 Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire back in cinemas for the same reason, at least in the US. Again, 2004 vibes. And I just think it's really cool that Shrek 2 is Shrek. Lots of people showed up to see Shrek 2. It made a bunch of money. The Shrek franchise is alive and well. There are, I think Shrek 5 is coming. I don't know if it's a reboot or like a follow-up to Shrek 4. I would probably rather they continue it rather than reboot it. But of course, Puss in Boots 2 ends with Puss in Boots going to far, far away in the post-credits or end scene. And I am well known on this podcast for being the chief theory holder of Shrek originally meaning to be a cinematic universe. There was supposed to be a Shrek CU, and Puss in Boots was supposed to be the first addition to that, but they were gonna make spin-offs of, I reckon, a lot of the other characters, but then it just didn't happen because Shrek 4 failed. I was, I reckon, the first person in the world to have that theory, and I believe it's true. I believe it's true, and I believe with Puss in Boots 2, they confirmed it, and now they're giving it another crack, and Shrek 5 will be like the next step to realizing it. But I think we are headed towards a Shrek-o-matic universe. I have talked about it before. I'm reiterating it here, and maybe Shrek 2 going back to cinemas, they're like testing the waters. Like, do people still care about Shrek? And I think it made heaps of money. So like, yeah, I think people care about Shrek. Let's keep going with this. This is an exciting idea. Let's make the Shrek-o-matic universe. And I think that's great. For a while, I think we had people writing in their ideas for movies in the Shrek-o-matic universe. And like, feel free to keep doing that. But I will be closely following, the Shrek world to see what's coming next.